this. Are you serious? Grab a cup of coffee and calm down. And I don't even know what to say about this. You can't. Obviously, we're not getting. We're being left in the dark, is what I'm trying to say. Now, China's largest telescope has sighted an asteroid that they say is approaching the Earth that's gigantic. Now, it's why isn't we're not hearing anything from some of the other agencies, including NASA? Never a straight answer, but China is the first one to observe this, what they call killer asteroid, according to their news agency. And you know how controlled they are with communists. Asia's largest Earth asteroid. They've got this huge telescope in China. It's the biggest telescope in the world. It's 1.2 million diameter NEOS telescope. It's on Purple Mountain Observatory, Chinese Academy of Science Observatory. They observed this asteroid, which they're calling 2009 ES. All right, 2009 ES. This asteroid is listed as one of the potential threats to the Earth by the International Astronomical Community. Recently, the Chinese Academy of Science chief researcher at the Purple Mountain Observatory near the astronomical telescope missions to the asteroids received International Joint Observation Organization task with the potential risk of the near-Earth asteroid 2009 ES. In September the 9th, this was released out of China. Now, we're not hearing anything about that in the U.S. media. I'm actually going to even, right now, just to see if anything in the last week can else be found on this asteroid. It's asteroid 2009 ES. China knows all about it, but why do we not know anything about it? What's the story here? China has observed it. China has it, and they realize it's a monster. Okay. Now, according to NASA, when you type it in, you start looking for this asteroid, you just get taken to an area here, and just a lot of just mumble jumble. You really can't get any information on 2009 ES to speak of, and so it's kind of weird. They list it. NASA does list that it exists, but there's really no information on it that would help you understand what we're dealing with here. So, I mean, here we are with another asteroid. China's telling us about it. They call it a killer asteroid. They know it's coming. I don't know when. We don't know when it's going. We don't know how close to the Earth, or is it going to hit the Earth? Why would you call something a killer asteroid, other than the fact that it could potentially bring a cataclysmic, catastrophic, apocalyptic extinction to humanity? Now, obviously, if you read the Bible, you know we get hit twice in Revelation chapter 8. We don't all die in it. A bunch of people do. About a third of the world does. And we get the wormwood, which is, of course, the radiation poisoning. But we don't know exactly. We don't have any information really relative, other than what we're getting from the Chinese news agency that's controlled by Communist China. So they let it slip out a little, and they've left us, but the rest of the free world has left us in the dark on this one. And that is disturbing and confusing, really. But we're going to ask Josh. Ask Josh. We're going to ask Josh Tolley what he may know about this killer asteroid 2009 ES. What is going on? 2009 ES. China says it's huge and headed toward the Earth. Is that why Putin has announced he's turning his nukes toward the sky to shoot down incoming asteroids? Is that why the White House last year opened up an office called the Armageddon Office out of Washington? Is that why we're hearing now about this probe that NASA's going to send up into space in the year 2021? The probe is going to go to this big asteroid that's out there, and it's going to pluck a bolter and going to ride along beside it and try to nudge it off course. I mean, there's a lot. And what about the asteroid Apophis that's going to go very close to the Earth? It won't hit us. and that's in the year 2029, and then it comes back in the year 2036, and it might hit us. It's going to be so close, it's going to be unbelievable, and it might hit us. NASA originally said it had a 2.7% chance that it would hit us. And even if it don't, it's bringing a ton of debris, and it's going to be so close, we're going to have some deep, deep impact. So what I'm trying to tell you is this. We're getting bits and pieces, and is Planet X got anything to do with this, or Nibiru? I mean, there's a lot of mystery when it comes to, but why are they building underground, not just bunkers, they're building underground cities that can comfortably keep 10,000 people underground for 50 years with food, water, and medical supplies, hospitals, everything. So there's something going on, folks. Something biblical is going on. The Bible says, with the signs of the second coming of Christ, we absolutely know something's happening. And the global elitists, because they really don't care. They just lie to us, the politicians. They really don't care what we think. They've got a total different agenda, and it matches the mark of the beast. It matches the rise of the beast kingdom. It's going to have an antichrist leader and a false prophet and civilian containment, and that's why there's FEMA camps, and that's why we're seeing underground cities built in every major country is doing it for the elitists. And this is getting ugly, folks, and I mean getting ugly fast. Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're going to talk about this.
Hello, everyone. I wanted to stop in and bring everybody up to speed on something that I've been looking at for the last couple of days here. And I've kind of been out and about, and between that and doing the research I'm doing on this, it's taken me some time to actually get this out. Now, this article here, which, again, I'll leave the links to both of these articles, actually all of these articles down in the description area of the video here. And this article here is from September 9th. And what it states is that China's largest telescope sights an asteroid approaching Earth, okay? Now, I've went into this and started researching it. And the asteroid is named 2009 ES, okay? And I've been researching this, like I say, for over 2 days. I've reached out to amateur astronomers. They've gotten back to me. They don't have a lot of information on it. I've checked JPL, NASA, and I'm really getting nowhere with this. But supposedly, this thing is up to a mile wide or bigger. And all that I'm finding, and I'll take you over here to JPL's database, and its orbit diagram. And this is a really, really interesting part here that's got me going big time. Is that, it's at a condition code 0, and it's saying, it's on a countdown, but it's saying 2,750 days, which I don't believe any of that. Because why is it all hidden in here somewhere? That's my question. And here's another article about that, and they're calling it China First Observed Earth Killer Asteroid. Now, they go into this article here, like I said, again, which I'll leave the links for you to read yourself and get back with me in the comments section. But they're saying in here that this thing could be 10 miles wide. If it's a 10-mile wide asteroid, you might as well cancel any plans of survival or anything of that nature. That is an Earth killer. But I'm trying to go by what I have found myself and not what this article states. But this thing is supposed to be up to a mile wide, up to 10 miles wide. And that's why I cannot get any clear answers on this. So I am reaching out to you, my network, and the YouTube community, and I know there's a lot of astronomers on here, professional and amateur, that I have not been able to get in contact with over the last couple of days. So let's go over here back to NASA and JPL, to the Near Earth Objects program, and you'll see it's listed here in potentially hazardous asteroids. But yet, when you go to the other side, to the database, all you get is a bunch of fluff, a big fluff story. So, again, I'm reaching out to you guys. I just want to make you aware of this, but it is Asteroid 2009 ES, and I have checked as much as I can possibly check into, and I've reached out to as many as I possibly can that I network with. And everybody's still working on this, and nobody can find a straight answer. So here's the thing. Here's my question. Has China found a serious near-Earth object that's posing a very real threat? And it's straight. You read the articles and you tell me. But I hope to hear from you guys in the comment section. This is very interesting to me, and I'm sure to all of you. If we can find some kind of date, like I said, there was a countdown, but that goes into like 7 years. But I don't believe any of that. that's on the JPL or NASA website. Other than that, you guys stay at the ready and let me know what you guys think or what you guys come up with. And share this around. Maybe we'll find some other people with even more insight than we have on this. Take care, everybody.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Grab a cup of coffee and calm down. And I don't even know what to say about this. You can't. Obviously, we're not getting. We're being left in the dark, is what I'm trying to say. Now, China's largest telescope has sighted an asteroid that they say is approaching the Earth that's gigantic. Now, it's. Why is it we're not hearing anything from some of the other agencies, including NASA? Never a straight answer. But China is the first one to observe this, what they call killer asteroid, according to their news agency. And you know how controlled they are with communists. Asia's largest Earth asteroid. They've got this huge telescope in China. It's the biggest telescope in the world. It's 1.2 million diameter NEOS telescope.